The best part about Google Drive and the way to really make it work for remote collaboration is through shared folders and doing this in a sophisticated but convenient way. So I have a folder for all of my preps, and inside those, students can access shared project files. So these are the two groups, and I have their individual folders as well. And so if I went to web design, I can see all of my students' projects, and they have write access to all of these. They've been adding stuff into this. They only have read access to this folder. This I can share stuff with them, and they can access that content, but they can't change anything. It's a view only. So, but the student in particular has access to this. So I can see this student's work. If I'm grading their logo assignment, I can just double click on it. If it was a Word document, I just double click on it as well. And it opens up whatever it is that that student was working on. I don't have to go through drive.google.com, the website. It's a common misunderstanding about how Google Drive works. It's much more accessible than you think. You just double click on a file like any old thing. Yeah, that's fine. That's how I just haven't updated. Okay, so I can see this student works, and she's been doing a nice logo. Now again, in order for you to be able to see all of the stuff that's in your Google Drive folder, and be able to manage all of that, you first need to make sure that you have it here, this Google Drive file streaming tool. That this little Penrose triangle, this symbol, is somewhere in your taskbar or up top if you're using a Mac, and it's running, keeping those files in sync. That way you can go to your computer and you can navigate through all of your Google Drive and see all of the folders that you've shared with your students. And you can always check to make sure, all right, does anyone else have access to this folder? I can go and I can see share with Google Drive. And I can go to advanced, I can see who has access. And people in the computer science department, some administrators, but really the only student is the student whose folder this is. And once Google Drive is set up, that's all I need to do to share new things. I create a new folder, it's there. And now if I want to share this with my students, I can go to, well, it's got to take a second to sync. There you go. See, these options are now here. But I don't need to necessarily share it right here. If I wanted to, I could go the old way and share it. So that was in my computer science department, my classwork folder. And where was it? Classwork, this year's folder. And then I made a new folder called New Folder. And I just need to wait for it to appear. Sometimes it takes a second. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I made it inside Web Design. And New Folder. There it is. And if I wanted to share this with my Web Design class, I could right click on share here. This is the same menu that was being brought up on my computer thanks to this file, Google Drive file stream. Now I can change it so that anyone at all with a link can view it. Cool. And maybe I should give it a better folder, so a better name, because new folder is stupid. Share folder. Cool. Maybe I should have said Web Design share folder, Web Design 2020 share folder, or something like that. And did I copy the link? I don't know if I did. I can copy this link, and anyone with the link at all can view. Maybe I'll change it. Anyone who's logged in with a Gilmore Academy address can view. There. And now I can hop over to Discord, go to Intro to Web Design, and paste my link. Now, if I want to give any documents to my class, I just copy and paste them right into this folder, and they have access. It's saved right there. If a resource like this is really, really helpful too, by the way, Discord pro tip, you can pin this message so it stays visible to any new people that look at the channel. Of course, I could also paste the same link of folder that I'm trying to share files with the class through the portal as well.